Hello, this is your girl Sherry coming to you live from my hotel room. It's been a great month, a crazy month, a busy month, and so I'm actually grateful to God for this moment of reprieve, just a moment to sit still. I am not in Oklahoma City. I actually traveled to Dallas this weekend to preach this morning at a beloved um, dear friend's church, and so an opportunity to share. It's early morning service, and now it is over, and I'm back in my hotel room to chill. The Lord knew I needed this time. First of all, you hear my voice is hoarse. The month of May has been wonderful. It's been crazy. It's been busy. It's been hectic. And finally, I think my body just said, "Ma'am, go take a seat." And so the Lord just fitted perfect last year. I began feeling ill actually before I left Oklahoma City, flew in yesterday, had all night just to myself, just to kind of rest, take some medicine, and get it together for this morning. And so I'm grateful to God that early morning service is already gone. I've already proclaimed God's word, and now I'm back in the hotel, ready to chill. But I wanted to stop because May has been so busy. We have two boys, one who graduated from high school, one who transitioned over into ninth grade, and I haven't had an opportunity to post pictures, to make comments, because really I was just living in the moment, and so there really was no time to go through that. And this is really my first time able to kind of sit down and chill and be in my own thoughts for a moment. So in all the anticipation of this month and all of the planning for this month, I'm so glad to say our oldest Chandler is now a graduate, a high school graduate, soon be a college freshman in August. Cortland completed the 8th grade. We'll be moving on to the ninth grade in August. And our house is still as crazy as ever. And it's wonderful. I love it. I am so grateful. It's funny, during Chandler's graduation, people ask, "Okay, Sherry, did you cry? You're going to cry, blah, 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 blah." And it really wasn't. I mean, I knew it. I think it took a couple of days for me to realize, okay, no, my baby really did graduate from high school. What excited me was during his graduation, people from church, our family that flew in from Philadelphia, from Arizona, they were all there. We were all in one section of the auditorium, and I went down to the floor and turned around and took a picture of the village. And that made me want to cry, because I realized 20 years ago, 20 years ago, my husband and I came here with no children, came to Oklahoma City from the East Coast, leaving Philadelphia. No children, wasn't thinking about children. And here we are. It wasn't until we had our first in 2000 that I began to miss family, because I realized there was no grandmom and papa up there at all the games and all the little activities that were going on. And so I missed that. And I'm grateful to God that he allowed us the opportunity, a church family who we love on and they love on us, who became our extended family, godparents and friends and youth leaders and all of those people became our village. And so I just want to speak for just a moment to the power of the village. Of course, African proverb, it takes a village. It was Hillary Clinton that later came out using the African proverb and speaking to that in a text, in a book about the village and what it does, what is needed. I am so grateful to God because I didn't get here on my own. There were people who prayed for me. There were people who loved on me. There were people who told me, "Girl, you can do it." And so it's amazing. Here I am at 46, soon to be 47, and still fabulous. To watch the same thing take place with my boys. As parents, we can only do but so much. So we say what's needed to be said at home. We parent, we lead, we love, we live by example. But sometimes not sometimes, all the time, you need to be intentional about surrounding your children with others who love them, with others who want to pour into them, with others who want to see them succeed. And that is who the village is. So I am grateful to God for allowing us to be in a place and in a moment in this part of our life's journey where we're not walking it on our own, but we're walking it with people who love us, who love our children, who want them to do well and to be well and to do better than even their father and I. So let me just encourage you, do not isolate yourself. Sometimes it becomes very easy to stay in your little bubble, to say, well, this is me, this is mine, we have it, I don't need anything else. But I promise you, there will come a time when you're going to want that. So yeah, now you want privacy, you don't want everybody in your business, and you control, really, even with the village, you control who gets to come into your world. But times like graduation, times like birthdays, times when there are big celebrations, you want to see those people who prayed for your babies, who prayed for you. So don't isolate, but go out and be the extension. And you may say, well, no one was ever a part of the village for me. Then you be the village. You become what you did not see, right? Create that for some little boy, for some little girl, for your niece, for your nephew, for your neighbor, for somebody who goes to your church. Be the village for them and watch God turn around and bless you for that. So I am super duper excited about where Chandler's going next for college and the next phase of his life. And I'm grateful that he doesn't have to walk that alone, but he has some people who will be on campus, who will be my eyes when I'm really not supposed to be looking, but mommy's right around the corner. But who will love on him and encourage him and say, hey, boy, you know you need to go to class. Hey, boy, you know you need to do work. Hey, come over here, let's study together. And so I'm grateful for that extended village. And even for Cortland, who's going into his freshman year of high school, understanding that high school comes with its own hiccups, its own ups and downs and craziness and wonderfulness, all of that. So I'm excited to see who he's going to blossom into, what he's going to become with his experience. I also realize that parenting is a wonderful thing, that God many times, I believe, has jokes and laughs at us, because just when you think you have one child raised and it's like, oh yeah, I got the parenting thing down, you have a second child and the child is totally different and has totally different needs. And so you realize, oh shoot, that worked on him is not going to work on him. So we as parents have an opportunity to evolve and to continue to grow. And so I'm grateful to God for even our kids giving us grace to grow in our parenting, right? We haven't figured it all out. I just realized that yesterday, maybe about 5 minutes ago. I do not have it all figured out. I'm still learning about this parenting thing, and I'm learning how to decipher between my two boys. They're two, God has implanted in each of them their own gifts, their own talents, their own tenacity, their own veracity for life, their own, I'm just excited to see what God is going to do in my babies. Those babies that I birthed, those babies that I prayed for, those babies that now the village surrounds. I'm excited to see what God is going to do. So again, if you're part of this village, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And let me encourage you to be an extension of God's love, to be an extension of God's hand, and be the village for someone else. There's a little girl who needs to know, she needs to see a positive black woman say, hey, if she can do it, maybe I can. They need to see a positive black man who's going forth and doing other things. That's you. You be the village. Because eventually these babies are going to be the ones who are taking care of us. And so if you put the work in now, you will be blessed in the end. So have a great day. I'm going to enjoy my solitude until I'm met with the family, until we meet up again later. But I wanted to stop again and just say thank you, and just to know that the village is necessary. And if I can be village for you, then let me know. I'm a great cheerleader. I didn't cheer in high school, but I like pom-poms. I can make it work. I will be your cheerleader. So be that for someone else, and I will be that for you. So have a wonderful day. Have an amazing day. Thank God the month of May is almost over, and June is right around the corner. So does it stop? It does not stop. It just keeps going. But I'm grateful to God for the opportunity. So love you. Until the next time, until we meet again. To the woods.